DIY jewelry making class. So we have wonderful designers here at Art Beads. We have Becky Dahl, Deb Floros, and myself, and we come here throughout the week and we create and we design, and there's always different projects, and it's fun when you have different designers to get different takes, different styles, different ways of doing things. So thank you for joining me on this Wednesday. We're going to be working with chandelier earrings today, which are one of my favorites because I love long dangly earrings. They're so much fun. Oh, hello, Teresa in LA. Good morning. I'm in LA as well. It's going to be hot. I think we're supposed to be about 82 where I'm at today. So I'm going to guess, Teresa, you're going to be warm and toasty as well. It's so bizarre. It does not feel like December when it's in the 80s. Oh, hello, Tanya. Good morning. And Marie and Laura and Carolyn in Oregon. Good morning. Lou, hello. Oh, thank you, Lou. Kim, hello. Ooh, Kotashaya, I hope I said that right. Connie, good afternoon. And Maria from El Paso. I know, Teresa, it just does not. Like, I enjoy going out at night here because then you see the Christmas lights. Like, at least our downtown is decorated, and then it's a little chilly, but definitely during the day, it does not feel like December. Oh, hello. Oh, Suzanne from Whittier. Hello, Suzanne. You're down here too. Oh my gosh, Tracy, good morning. What's your weather like there in Texas? I know Texas can really vary this time of year. Francie, hello. Jackie, good afternoon. Oh, you're cold. Oh, I know, I'm jealous. I know we always, it seems like the grass is always greener, right? So if you're freezing and it's wet, you probably would wish you had the sun. And then us who have the sun and it doesn't feel like December, we're wishing for the cold. Hello, Andy. Oh my goodness, it's warm today for Tracy. Okay, well, that's nice. Okay, and oh, Michelle's here. Good morning, Michelle. Katie, hello from Tucson, and Kathleen from Delray Beach. Hello, Kara, as well. Always like reading all the names as we get going here. It's always so good to see such familiar names. Hello, Jane from Long Island. Susanna, oh my goodness. I love it. Okay. Today we're working with chandelier earrings, and one of the reasons I like chandelier earrings is you usually start with a component like this, and the component itself is your beading foundation. This is what dictates the design. So you can kind of work off of it, and it's usually pretty quick and easy to do. But what's so nice is the component itself is really lovely just by itself. So sometimes you don't even have to do very much to it. So that's why I titled this Last Minute Gift Ideas. So if you are making gifts this season and you're looking for something kind of quick and easy that's pretty universally appealing, chandelier earrings are a great option, a great way to go. So we're going to make 3 different pairs in this show just to share some ideas, and we're going to build them out together because I always like it when we design together. Oh my gosh, I saw a bunch of names pop up. Oh, hello, BJ from Cold and Snow. I have to see the snow this year. That is a goal of mine. Oh, hello, Linda in Boston. Good morning or good afternoon. So it is 10:03 Pacific time where I'm at. So I know for those on the East Coast, it is lunchtime or a little shortly after. Hello, Debbie. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's begin. I'm going to flip the camera down. Just a couple quick notes. If you are new to joining us, please, if you want to ask a question, share an idea, have a comment, tell me where you're from, put that in the comments. If you are here on Art Beads, they actually scroll on the bottom of my floor so I can read them, like Lisa and Tori. I can see you guys, which is great. I can see Linda and Tracy. Now, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, we try to have someone periodically check that. We don't necessarily always have someone monitoring it. So if you want to comment, there's a link in the description of your video. Pop on over here to Art Beads. When you comment, then we know that it'll get seen and we can talk back and forth, especially with a show like this, where we're going to pick out the beads together that we want to do with the design. Definitely be here on Art Beads. Oh, hello, Monique and Karen from Chicago. Good morning. Other couple quick notes. There's the floating hearts, which is that heart icon. There's the share, which lets you share it. The videos are all saved and archived. You can always go back and rewatch. And then the shopping bag icon is my curated collection of everything in the show already preloaded. And I put a few extra chandelier findings in it as well. And there's even more on the website. So a couple quick notes about that. And let's flip our camera down. And we're going to see what Twix does because she's been going crazy with wrapping paper this morning. So we shall see. There might be a little commotion in the background here. All right. So to play with today, I'm going to show you the 3 chandelier findings I have. I'm just kind of organizing myself over here. Let me get my camera a little bit straighter, see if I can get it any closer. All right. I know Twix is having a great time, and this is her first Christmas. So of course she has Christmas presents under the tree, and she has a stocking. Okay, so here is one finding that we're gonna work with. I really think this one's very pretty, and you can hold it like this, or you can hold it like that. So you have a couple choices with this one. It's that nice antique brass. Now for when we make the chandelier bits for this, we're gonna be using some head pins. Now I like to use head pins because if you see the color, to me it matches a lot better than wire. So often I'll use artistic wire or Art Beads designer wire. It's a little tricky if you've ever worked with antique brass because that color is really hard to get in wire. But a trick is if you basically use your head pins as your wire, like we can make wrapped wire loops out of these. We can do simple loops. We're going to use this as our wire so that it matches. And I have another one in this antique brass too. And this is a really warm antique brass. You see how it has a nice, kind of almost like a honey, like a warm honey shine to it. I love that. I know. Oh my goodness, Gina. Okay, good to know. I don't think we have any ribbon. I think Mom took it easy and didn't do a ribbon this year, so she's playing with the wrapping, but that's really good to know. I know I'm having to be really careful with my threads and my wildfire and all of that around her. And then, so those are two of them. These are two of the three that we're gonna work with. And then we do have this pretty silver one as well. I thought this one was really nice. And then I was debating, we'll have to see what we think because I'm not sure. I was even thinking you could kind of cluster these where this even hangs below this. The scale is a little bit different, so I'm not quite sure, but I had this around, so I thought, well, I'm gonna play with it. So I'm going to put those aside, and then we've got lots of findings. I have this idea that this chain might be able to work. I've got marker on or something on me, I'm sorry. This chain, I thought somehow might work with this. I don't know, I was playing with it a little bit. I hadn't cut it open yet, but I was like, wow, can you do like some type of swag here maybe with some jump rings? And then these little pieces we could even cut apart use as connectors because they kind of mimic the shape of this round shape right here. So I was like, wow, can we do something with this? So I am not sure. Again, we're gonna play together. Oh, if you might be able to start hearing her, she's starting to jump at something. So we'll play with that. I have a couple beautiful gemstone strands right here. So this is a beautiful gemstone in this nice pink color. And I know Michelle is popping up the banners as soon as I post these, but it's this nice little one. You see the nice color variation. Oh, here's Twix. Twix, say hi. Oh. So she just came to say hi. And then we have this green one. I love the green as well. So here's another gemstone strand. And because these are so small, you actually get a lot of them. So that's really nice. So we got 2 strands of gemstones. Then I've been waiting to use these forever. These are like little micro spacers. They're check glass beads, but I just thought the color variation was really neat. So I've got these guys here and I have another one. So I thought, well, it'd be nice if we could use these. Again, we're just gonna play and see where life takes us, but I was enjoying this color palette and I didn't know if we wanted to put it with this one because that goes really well with the antique brass. We could also put it with this antique brass one. Oh, France, oh yeah, I know. Twixie just passing through, she does need it. I'll show you guys. Sorry for the camera swirl, but you guys got to see what she's doing right now. She's just watching us. She's just taking her time and watching us. She is the most social creature. She does not like to be alone. She wants to be with people, which I love. We got really, really lucky. Yeah, you could do it even with the silver. So these are really pretty. And then I have some other beads I just pulled out because I figured we might need some accents. This is, I think, like a Persian Picasso turquoise. I don't know, it's a 6 millimeter. It's a little bit big, but I like the color. I also have these little guys. These are little check fire polish in like a dual tone. And I've got this, a beautiful strand of dark bronze fire polish in a 4mm, and even some little 4mm check glass pearls. So there's a lot to play with. And then I pulled out this mix, which is that bead soup mix. It's the Lunar Witch one, because I thought maybe these colors here, I thought this might go with this chain and the silver. I thought that might be a really pretty combo as well. So just lots and lots to play with, and we're gonna build out these chandelier earrings. So does anyone have a real inclination of where they wanna start with this? Because we get to just play. Oh, I also had this. I was like, oh, you could just be so simple. And here you do just a jump ring to connect this little bee, hang an earring hook on it. You could hang 2 little dangles from here, or maybe even a little dangle right here, and then you'd be good to go and be a really sweet earring. All right, so actually, I kind of like that. It's a little, okay, bronze chandelier. So I'm thinking this one. Okay, let's start with this one. And then I want to use these. I've been dying to use these for the longest time. I love these. So do we want to do these with, I'm seeing lots of hearts. Do we want to do these with maybe the dark bronze fire polish? Go with like a real bohemian, vintagey look on this one, which of course I'm always wanting to do. Twix. Okay, I see lots of hearts. Let's go ahead and start with this one then, and we'll do that. Okay, I'm going to open this up. Yes, to the dark bronze. Perfect. Basic tools being used as always. We've got a wire looping plier, but you can use a round nose. We've got a couple pairs of chain nose and your cutter. So just your standard tool set. If you're new to jewelry making, these are the main tools you're going to use 90% of the time. I'd say you might be using a round nose instead of a wire looping. If we were to throw a crimping plier in here, I would say that's pretty much your complete standard set. You could always have specialty tools, but this will let you do most jewelry making. Oh yeah, Twix is even closer now. I mean, look guys, see those paws? She's right here. Okay, so we're gonna open this up and we're just gonna cut it. And I love my 4mm fire polishes. Such a good size. Okay, so get a couple of those out. And then finally, I get to open these strands up. Ooh, they're like A-B on the edge. I didn't know that. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can pick one up so you can see the edge of this. Okay. Look at that. Hopefully that's coming through on the camera. There's like an A-B shimmer on the edge of this, and then there's gold on the other side. That's pretty neat. Oh, some half drilled 8mm glass pearls. Ooh. Ooh, I think you could maybe make those into like a really large head pin, but use it as like the base of an earring. So like, Linda, you can make it so that the pearl was the bottom of an earring and then some other cool thing on top of it. And then that looks like a finished pearl. I'm probably not explaining that well, but that's cool that you found the half drilled. I know half drilled are always a little hard to work with. I know, Santa Barbara girl. She's getting sneaky too. We're not letting her in our garage, and she is determined to go in the garage. So she tries to sneak in there every single day. And she just waits by the door now, waiting for us to come in through it so that she can run in. Little sneaky girl. All right, so if we look at this piece here, I'm thinking I love it when chandeliers kind of have like a nice graduated, kind of like a soft round graduated, almost like a U shape. And because these are on a curve, I think we can make each strand identical and they're still going to hang where they've got like this nice fringe that's longest in the middle. We might have to adjust the middle one just a little bit longer, but we'll see as we go. But I think what we can do Yeah, I would use like a GS Hypo Cement, Linda. I think that would be good, and I would let it dry like overnight. After it's dry, I would actually go back and put more glue on it to reinforce it. Yeah, I always worry with the half drilled too, if they're gonna stay glued. But I think if you do like a double glue system, you're gonna probably be okay. Okay, let's try. I just wanna see what this would look like. So here are the two colors of micro spacers with that dark bronze in the middle. That could be really pretty. So if you look at it here with the colors, that way all the colors come together. So I'm thinking of building out the bottom one first. Oh, do we want to put one of these in here too? As just in the center? I'm kind of feeling that. Okay, so let's make a simple wire loop right here. So again, we're just gonna grab it. Yeah, the micro spacers are really gorgeous. Okay, so here's our little simple wire loop. And then, okay, and I'm gonna straighten it up right now because I do tend to not have my loops as neat and tidy as I would like them when they're simple loops. So I'm just gonna straighten that up. And then let's see if we can use our cut off piece as just wire and make ourselves an eye pin. So we're just gonna round the corner of it, the edge. And then it's not straight, so you have to notch it back a little bit. There you go. So if you just push that wire back, then you have an eye pin, which is nice because it's also sometimes hard to find eye pins in antique brass. So let's try that same micro spacer combo, but with that nice big turquoise bead. Okay, so there's that one again. And then we can go ahead and make a simple wire loop up top. And then let's see if we want this, because this earring finding is pretty long to begin with. So that might just do it. Let's connect it in the middle and see where we're at. So I'm just opening up that loop. I'm gonna attach it here. I also have some jump rings if we wanted to use jump rings. I did bring out some antique brass jump rings as well. I can already tell this is gonna be a favorite of mine because the colors are just so pretty. Okay, so there's with that one bigger piece. And then let's go down here, open this up, close it. And here is the beginning. So that, I think that's nice. I hope you guys like that. I think that's really pretty. And you know what? I'm looking at this. I think we have enough space that maybe on these two, we want to do the exact same sequence with this nice bigger bead as well. I think that'll look good. And then we'll see if it would be overcrowded if we did it here. Oh, I love all the hearts. Okay, we're going in the right direction. Let's do the same thing. And again, we should be able to get the head pin and the eye pin out of one of these. So let's do the micro spacer, the lighter colored micro spacer, followed by the dark bronze, followed by the more purpley micro spacer. And they're very sparkly. If you can see how sparkly that all is. Oh, good morning, Kat. Okay. Oh, hello, Katie. How's everybody's holidays going so far? I can't believe we're already into the full swing of the Christmas holidays. It's already the 10th. We're going to our first Christmas party tomorrow night. It's fun. It's like a local community thing that we do. And you bring a toy donation. So everyone who attends brings a toy donation, which is really nice. Okay, and we're gonna do a same sequence. Here we go. So we made ourselves a little eye pin. Oh wait, wrong bead. We want that bigger turquoise on this one. Okay. Oh, hello, Mary. Okay, so there we go. And now just gonna make that other simple loop. I love making wrapped loops, but boy, when you just make simple ones, it's so quick and easy. I'm going to now attach this to my earring hook again. So we're just going to move one over. Close it. So there's that dangle. Oh, that'll look nice. I think this is going to look really nice. Okay, now we're going to put on the little dangle we already made. Oh, you were in Claremont. I love that, Susanna. Yeah, the Claremont's really decorated this year. They have a beautiful lit Christmas tree, and they've got some other like light displays, I guess you'd call them. They're like standalone lights. One looks like an ornament, another looks like a picture frame. They've got some really pretty things throughout the town. Okay, let's just keep building here. And do the same sequence. We might even be able to get away with that larger bead on the end ones, but maybe we don't want to. Maybe it'll look too big. Okay. Okay, and I love it that we're reusing the scrap wire. It's always nice to extend your supplies whenever you can. Like a 2-for-1 here. Okay, we made that eye pin. And then we're going to do the same sequence again with the larger bead. And that is a really pretty color, that turquoise. It's very antique-y looking. Okay. Oh, thank you, Andy. It's the wire looping pliers. I swear, it's not me, it's the pliers. I struggle. If I was to use round nose, it is a struggle for me still. So I think I'm so used to these wire looping now as well that it's hard for me to go back, but they make life much easier. Okay, and then we're going to attach this one. Okay. So we've got 3 attached, and now we're going to add our dangle as well. And then we have to decide what we want to do for the side loops. Oh, Thaisa, yes, I know exactly what you mean. I have to now usually try to hold it. I'm doing that more with Twix around too. But like hold the wire end before it flies away. Oh, the best crimping plier. You know, I just use the standard, it's like a blue handle standard crimping plier for 2x2 crimps. I've used the Xuron one before too, and that one's really nice as well. That one has a green handle. Those are the 2 I've used, but you know, just that standard, pretty inexpensive blue one. Definitely if you're looking for just a good universal one, that's good. I wouldn't do the micro or the mighty, I think they call it, because those are for either really tiny crimps or really large crimps. But there's one that's just kind of your standard. Maybe Thaisa or Michelle could put it in the shopping bag. It's just like a blue handle. I think it's even called standard crimper for 2x2 crimp tubes. And that's what I use, so nothing fancy. All right, what do you guys think? Should we do the bigger turquoise, or should we do the just a couple dangles with this little link? Does anyone have a preference? I mean, we could just continue with the bigger turquoise. This is not too heavy, by the way, guys. This isn't getting overly heavy. I saw a lot of hearts when I just said same. Okay, let's do the same. That's what I was thinking everyone was saying with the hearts. Let's do that. Yeah, the Xuron is nice. You know, I feel like I have the Xuron somewhere around here, but I don't know where. I should go look for it. Turquoise. Okay, good call, guys. Oh, hello, Nancy and Marie. Okay. All right. Little loop. All right. And then we're going to make ours, our little eye pin here. Yeah, I'll sometimes avoid using antique brass findings because I feel like I can never find a good matching wire. So I really do like it when I can use the head pins as wire. And I also wanted to show you could, if you needed more wire, you could get a 3-inch head pin to also use because that would match your wire as well. And you can do wrapped wire loops then with that length. So that might be something we do here. Maybe we do wrapped wire loops and we do it with the wire from a 3-inch head pin because then you've got the color match. Oh no, Tiger keeps finding my stretch cord. Oh no. Yeah, Twix has definitely gone after stretch cord before too. Actually, she was going after my extension cord this morning. I thought she'd pull my lamps down. So my parents sent her a Christmas gift, and both my husband and I, we kind of looked at it and thought, oh, I don't think she's really going to like this because they sent it unwrapped for me to wrap. But she saw it and she instantly started playing. And then I had to take it away, hide it. And then I was able to wrap it because she just loved it. She was wanting to play with it. It was one that was like, I think it's called like a toy tower or a ball tower. It's like a spiral plastic thing with balls in it. But apparently they know what they're doing with those things because she was going nuts for it. All right. Oh, yes, that does look nice. And it's not overcrowded, I don't think. I think it's okay. This is going to be a really pretty earring. I feel like this is an earring that's going to go well with a lot of different things because it's got nice kind of muted colors, antique-y. It has that little bit of purple. Okay, so now we've only got one more to go. And this is how it's looking for this chandelier earring. And we are getting that nice swoosh down below because these are at different heights to begin with. So that's nice. So we didn't have to change our pattern at all. Okay, last one. Oh, that's a good tip, Nancy. She's saying she likes the green Xeron pliers for forming the bead covers used over crimps. That's a great idea. Oh, Kathleen, your cat loves them too. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I've seen them before. And actually the boys wanted to get her one. I was like, I don't think she's going to play with that. But she definitely is. She liked it. She'll be very happy on Christmas morning when she opens it. Oh, that's fun, Gina. I like that. Okay, we're just going to straighten that up a little. So there's our nice little homemade eye pin. Last of our turquoise beads going on here. Yeah, we have like a long cat toy on like a rod that she likes. It's like a fabric-y ribbon, but thick, and she chases that. So yeah, she has some toys. Yes, the wrapping paper for sure. She's already, so I had to take the wrapping paper away from her because she was biting holes in it. And I was like, I can't wrap gifts with this if there's a bunch of holes in it. Oh, a tunnel. That's a good idea, Monique. I've seen those. Oh, that's a smart idea. Maybe that will be her Christmas gift as well. Okay, last one. Now I just have to add the dangle and the earring hook, and we've made a really pretty, this feels very like bohemian. I love it. Yeah, the tunnels are fun. I should do that. Great idea. Although I think my kids might try to go in the tunnel too after her. Maybe I should get one that's kid size. All right, let's put an earring hook on this and it is done. I love this. This one turned out really pretty. Okay, so I just have a pretty standard earring hook here. You can definitely go fancier if you like. This is just kind of your everyday earring hook. And ta-da! Here we go. There's our finished earring design. I love it. Oh, she'll wrestle with your small dog. Oh my gosh. Do they ever yip or meow at each other? Or do they both enjoy it? Oh, Francie, I love it. Yay. Oh, he still loves the tunnel, Monique, even at 11. I love that. Yeah, these colors are so pretty together, and it's just perfect use for these micro spacers that I've just really wanted to use because they're just so sparkly and pretty. All right, yay, that one came out great. I'm really happy with that. So we really dressed up this quite a bit with all those dangles. Now another color combo for another day. I do think that we could have done like these green check glass pearls. That would have been really pretty on here as well. I just feel like those colors, that antique brass and green, go so well. Oh, we could. I didn't even see that. Oh, Basha, good idea. So she said, don't you want to put a dangle from the loop? I didn't even see that this had a loop. Do you guys want to do that? Do we want to put a dangle from the loop and just see what that looks like? We sure could. Maybe we try to do this bigger one for scale and let's just see what happens. I totally didn't even see that. Okay, so I'm gonna need an eye pin. So let me cut the head off of this. Good eyesight. Okay. Okay, so we've made ourselves a nice little eye pin. Let's do our same sequence that we have been doing, followed by the turquoise. Oh wait, we don't want an eye pin, we want a head pin. What am I doing? Okay, we want a head pin because we want it to dangle. Okay. Okay. So here we go. And then let's make a loop. I have a feeling I want to make this loop a little bit bigger just because I feel like it might be a little tricky to get in there. So I'm going to make my loop a little bit bigger by just going a little further back on my pliers. Not much, just a little bit so that I feel like I have a little bit more of an ease to get into that tight corner. So see, my loop is just a bit bigger. Okay, let's try to get it in there. Sometimes I've struggled in the past with those locations. Okay, so we're just gonna hold this. Try to slip it through. Yeah, see, it's always a little finicky. Let's go from the bottom and the back. There we go, that was easier. So I went from the bottom back. And now I'm gonna carefully try to close it. Oh, there we go, it closed. Yes, it closed, okay. So this is what it looks like with the dangle. Ooh, how pretty. I'm so glad, Basha, you said that. That is beautiful. Okay, I like it with that dangle in the middle too. That's really pretty. Here, I'm gonna flip the camera up a little so you guys can see it hang, because this is how it hangs. That's really pretty. So lots of fun movement on this guy. So that's a fun earring. I like it. That was perfect. Good eyesight. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so now we know that that finding has that extra little loop for that center focal. So very nice to know. Okay, so while we're on antique brass, why don't we just do the other antique brass one? I kind of want to use the bee, guys. I kind of want to do the bee with maybe some simple little dangles. So maybe we bring in the gemstones. Do we want to do like green gemstones with the bee and this pretty scroll work? Because we can hang it. We could do a little gemstone link right here, and we could do little gemstones hanging right here. That could be really pretty. Yeah, it does look so, that other one looks so vintagey. I love it. Okay, so let's do this. We already made ourselves a little eye pin. Let's do it with the green. I've been wanting to work with this green bead as well. Oh, good, Susan J. All right, so the green is interesting. So this is kind of fun. The green has a lot of different shades to it. So when I'm pulling it off the strand, let's see if you can see this, it's actually quite pale. And there are some different shades to it, which is very pretty. But it's actually, so here's a little interesting thing. It is strung on a green thread. And I think that green thread makes it look a little bit greener on the strand than it does when you pull it off. Because when you pull it off, it is a very, very pale green. So just a quick note about that. It's really pretty, it's just very pale. Okay, so let's go ahead and do just a green one on here. I don't know if we want to do any other colors, if there's anything else we want to do. I feel like we should. Oh, let's do the green check pearl. Let's bring in the check pearl as well. Oh no, Laura, did it already sell out, the chandelier part? Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I know sometimes things sell out so fast during these lives, but that was really fast. Okay, so we put a pearl between the two green gemstones. Thais and Michelle, I'm sure that we'll hopefully be getting more of these, I hope, because they're really, really cool. I don't know if there's a way of signing up to be notified when they come back in stock, though. I'm not quite sure how that works. Okay, so we made another little loop. And we're going to attach one side to our pretty little bee. And the other side to our other chandelier finding, but I want my bee to face forward. So I'm going to be careful on how I put this on. And I'm looking, there's not really a right or wrong. This might be the right side. This piece looks actually really pretty from both sides. I love it, Linda. So here is that with the bee, and then what we can do is we can hang if we want. We don't have to, because we could just put an earring hook on here, and this could just be a beautiful earring as it is, or we could try to hang something from right here as well. Because you could technically even hang something from here. It's got lots of areas to hang from. We could try that. Let's try that. Although I am kind of liking just the simplicity of this one, but let's give it a try. We could always take it off. I hear the dogs outside barking. Definitely maybe a delivery man or something. Come on, where's the hole? Where is it? There it is. Okay. And then let's put another green pearl on here. Maybe this will just end it in the green pearl. See what that little dangle. Something yellow with the bead. Oh, that would be pretty. Something yellow would be really pretty. I don't think I have anything yellow nearby, but that would be really pretty. Or a pink contrast. You could do a pink contrast. I have this little bead right here. It's kind of a pinky purple. It's a check fire polish. It should be there in the bag. That could be pretty too. Should we put that on there as well? Just see what it looks like. Okay, so there's what that looks like. If you put a little something for contrast, which was a really good idea. Oh, I like that. Now I feel like I want to redo this though. Let's see what this looks like. All right, let's see what this one looks like. I want to do two of these to start, just so I have both of them on there. Because I think this is one we're going to want to see both. Okay, and then the green, and then this one. Oh, the pink gemstone would have been really pretty too. That way it would have been all gemstones. Oh, that would have been a nice idea too. All right, so definitely the pink gemstone would have been lovely with this as well. If you can see what that would look like. Great idea. Okay. All right, gonna do this one. All right, and then let's put these both on, and then maybe we want to open up this again and redo that one. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Now, I think it's really nice just like this. I don't think you necessarily have to do anything more, but if you wanted to, we could hang, oops, our little bee came off anyways. Okay, maybe that's a sign that we want to redo it. Okay, so here is one drop hanging from this side, and I think we will redo this one. Okay, let's do the other one. It must be delivery people out there. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but there's some neighbor dogs just having having a fit right now. I think it just must be that we've got deliveries or something. Okay, so here's this hanging like so. And then let's recreate that in the middle with our, this should be long enough, with our bee. Oh, you don't hear it on your side. Okay, good. Yeah, it's quite loud here. Twix is okay. I don't think the dogs are probably sounding an alarm for anything. I think they're just probably not happy that there's delivery people out there. It's my guess. It's that time of year though. Okay, so here we changed it. So we, instead of having the green gemstone on both sides, we added a little bit more color and contrast. I think that was a really good idea. And the pink gemstone would have been beautiful as well for this. Okay, so now we're going to create our loop. And yep, we have enough. We have enough to do that crisscross so we can have just a little bit to trim. Okay, and let's attach our bee first, and then I'll make sure I attach this facing forward. It's a cute little bee charm. I've done a lot of resin in the past, and what's really kind of fun to do is to clip this ring off of the bee. So if you see how this looks, it's got that ring up there. You can easily cut it off, and you can encase him in resin, which looks really, really cool. So I've used this bee a lot for that, and it's kind of a really pretty technique. I like using like fleur-de-lis and other types of charms put into resin. And if you just cut off that little loop, they end up looking more like medallions instead of charms. It's like people would never know it was a charm. Oh, Laura, that's wonderful. Yeah, resin is fun. Okay, so here's what this little earring looks like. So much better, I think, with that pop of color. And then we just can put an earring hook on it. Yeah, resin is really fun. It opens up a lot of different design possibilities. Okay, so here we go for our second chandelier with that bee. And again, we're using the antique brass, and we're using all the antique brass head pins to match our wire. It's got that beautiful scroll work, and we could have hung the scroll work the other way as well. So you can pick which way you want to hang it. Oh, that's a great, Laura saying tiny seed beads are great instead of the broken shattered glass. Yes, tiny seed beads are really great. Okay, so there's our other earring. So we've done 2 chandelier earrings, and now we're gonna move on to the silver one. And I really have no idea what we're gonna do with it. I liked that chain. So I do have the chain. So Lori, what I do is I do it in my garage with my garage door open, and I wear a mask. So Lori's asking, with resin, do you have fumes to deal with? And usually, yes. I know there have been some jewelry grade resins in the past that have lighter fumes. I don't remember which ones they are right now, and some have come and gone. But I always do it in my garage with the garage door open, and I'm wearing a mask. So good question. Oh, the scroll work itself kind of looks like a bee. Oh, you're right. It does. It does look like a bee. Huh. That's really fun. You're right. I love it. Oh, good, Laura. So Laura's saying the resin that they use doesn't have fumes. Okay, good. Yeah, there's a lot of different resins out there for sure. Okay, so let's see. So this is the chain. So it's a really interesting chain, and it's got a bunch of different elements to it. It's got these rings. It's got these little flat pieces, which are neat. It's got the little bead on here that's already secured with wrapped wire loops. So when I looked at this to begin with, I initially thought, what if we did a swag hanging from this, like almost like this with the pretty bead in the middle. So the bead is in the middle. So we can give that a try and then see if it looks good or not. And if it doesn't look good, we're just gonna move on and do something else. All right, so I'm gonna cut it here. And then I want this in the middle, and then this, and cut it here. And what I'm cutting through is the little jump rings, not the actual metal components of it, but just the little connector jump rings. All right, so we're gonna cut through this. And so that leaves us with a nice clean loop to attach a different jump ring to. So I don't know if this is gonna sit how I want it to sit, if it's gonna look good, if it's not. We'll give it, like I said, we'll give it a try. If not, I'm thinking I might want to cut up this chain and use these little pieces as links because they're pretty neat. Okay. I'm finding my opening by just putting my nail across it. And let's see. Part of the fun of jewelry making is definitely experimenting. Oh, because, okay, before we go any further, let's just look at this. What if, that jump ring is not very well done. Okay. What if we even did something like this and then had it come to here and then we just did an extra bead dangle? So we could do that. That would be cool. And then have all these different chains. I think, Lydia, that's kind of what you're saying. You could also just attach the charms to the ends of the chain. Oh, the charms to the end of the chain. Oh, that's a good idea too. Oh, and this actually could even end in this, which would be cool looking too. Okay, lots of stuff we could do here. Do you guys want to see what it would look like swagged? Or do we want to just continue with this? Because we could just continue with this idea or we could swag it. Does anyone have a preference? This does match really nice though. That little loop seems to kind of accent that loop really nice. Swag. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's just see. Worst case, we just undo it. I've got plenty of silver findings here. I have this Lunar Witch blend as well. So we've got lots to play with if this doesn't quite work how we want it to. But we won't know until we try. Okay, one done. Let's do another jump ring. All right, so I don't want this to be too twisted, so I'm just gonna kind of let gravity work here. Put the jump ring hopefully through the loop. There we go. And then bring it up and over and through. And close it. All right, so how does this look? Do we like it or not like it? Let me hang it up like this so we can see it better. So it's interesting because with that crystal, it almost creates like a squared effect down here. And I don't know, do we like it or not? Here. So this is what it looks like. What do we think? Do we want to keep going with this idea or do we want to backtrack and just do like chains coming down with like pretty beads? Oh, I'm seeing love it. No, it's cute. Okay, I'm seeing lots of different opinions. Let me get a couple more and then we'll see kind of where the majority stand. I'm seeing another no. Change it. Okay. Square is not my fave. Okay, let's change it. I think the majority are saying no. But if you like it, then you just were able to see what it looks like. All right, let's take this apart. Not thrilled about the square. Yeah, the square was not what I had in mind. When I envisioned it, when I was like mentally picturing this, it was definitely more of a draped swag, not a squared off swag. Okay. So we can either forego this chain altogether, or we could go back to it dangling, like pieces of the dangling chain, and put something on the ends of it from maybe this witch collection chains. All right, okay, so maybe we could leave this, it's already attached here. Let's see how many. All right, so if we are starting with the loops, so it'd be loop. Okay, so I'm looking at this here. loop, little squishy rectangle crystal. Then we would take this off and save it for another project. Loop, we need 5 of these. Okay, so let's try it. And then let's get a couple on here. We're gonna see, or we can alternate. No, we're not gonna alternate. All right, we're playing. We're playing. I'm gonna try to make another sequence here. I'm gonna cut this one. So definitely save everything you're cutting because these are really good little components for another time. Okay, so I cut it so that we just have the crystal, and then what we'll do is we'll add a head pin and some other bead at the end of it as well. And then you've got this for a future use or something else. But that's if we do all of them with that crystal. That's gonna get really crowded. Oh my goodness. All right, the design process at work. We'll end up with something that we like. I'm gonna move this to the middle, guys. I feel like it needs to be in the middle and not on the side because it's gonna be too crowded if we put 5 strands of those crystals because those crystals are a little too wide. All right. So here we go with it in the middle. I'm liking that. Silver parts on the side. I think you're right, Kat. Crystal in the middle, silver parts on the side. So what we can do is we can reuse this and we can put that on the side, and let's cut another one like that. Okay, so we can cut another one like that. And that way too, we're not using as much chain actually. Okay, and then we got another one like that. So that's building out nice, and little beads on the end. Yes, I like it. And then we could maybe, do we want to try to add another crystal at a different level? We don't have to though. We could just keep doing, let's see. Solid part on top. Oh, like this part on top, like reverse it for the next one. Oh, yes, let's try that. I think I know what you're saying, and I like that a lot. All right, let's take this off. Gotta make sure I'm cutting through the right parts here though. Okay, and then let's do this part off. Okay, and then yes, I think I know what you're saying. So we'll alternate the solid parts. Pale green crystals in between. We could do that. That'd be pretty. Okay, we just need to cut one more, and then we can start linking this up and creating our dangles. This is gonna be pretty. Okay, I think it's probably a little hard to see from a distance, but this is gonna actually be really pretty. So I'm going to connect everything we've got so far, and then we're gonna be able to look at it up close and then decide what beads we wanna have as kind of like our little end caps. So I'm just using a 4mm jump ring, just a little open 4mm jump ring. And then this is going to attach on here. I'm going to do this right here. Okay, and then we're going to go down here. Let's get another jump ring. Crystal in the middle of the chandelier. Oh, like up top. That might be pretty. We can see if we could do that. I think that crystal bead might be a little long, but maybe we could take it off of its wrapped wire loops, cut it off, and then use it on like a head pin. Might be able to do something like that. Okay, let's put this one on. So here we are doing we're alternating, so it's round, then flat, then round, and then flat, and then round. Couple more, and then we can see better what we're doing. Okay. So now we want another flat. I'm glad we're able to make this chain work. I really liked the look of the chain with the chandelier finding, but again, I wasn't sure how to make it work. I was just like, oh, I think these two components look nice together. Actually, maybe if you wanted to use the chandelier as a pendant, if you wanted to use that chain for a necklace, you could definitely do that. And then that chandelier finding would be a nice pendant. Okay. All right. let's do this with the round. Something fun in that witches mix. Oh, okay, that's a fun idea. Okay, and then almost there. Okay, so this is going to be what we have so far. So we're using up the chain and we're alternating. I think I have to do my camera again. I think just these are so long. So here's what we have so far. And we've got that crystal down at the bottom. So now I think we need to add beads of some sort to the ends of all of these. Now, do you like this crystal or do we take the crystal off? What does everyone think? I love the amount of metal though. The amount of metal is really cool looking. So we can either leave that pretty crystal bead or we could take it off, but we do need to have something on the ends, I think. Off. Lori is saying leave the crystal on. Oh, off like it. Oh, I think we're pretty evenly divided on this one. Leave. Okay. Could the crystal resurface on a head pin? Oh, add a crystal. So my only concern, yeah, I like the idea of resurfacing the crystal on a head pin. Oh, I see. Middle too long. Take the crystal off. Okay, crystal on. Oh my goodness, add 2 beads on the second and fourth and 1 bead. Oh, I see what you're saying. Off. Oh my gosh, I think we are really split down the middle. Let's see what other beads we have to work with and then we'll decide. So I do like this witch's blend, a lunar witch I think it's called. I think it goes really well with silver. So we could pull out, like these are cool beads with that nice cut in them. We could pull these beads out. There's some, even like if we want to play with shape some more, there's these ones which are like a, I don't know what you would call this, a hexagonal tube. Leave on and see which in the witch's brew compliments. That's a nice idea. Oh, those are too big. Okay. So there's this one, which is really pretty. I also saw some people saying to do the pink gemstone, which would be another totally different direction. We could take off that gemstone. Yeah, I know. I'm thinking too, something fine, not thick. I'm agreeing with that. I mean, I almost want to use my micro spacers again, because these might be a little bit on the bigger side. Like I feel like there's a neat looking cube bead in here as well. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm feeling this blend after all for this application, unless it's these like cool looking tubes. The tubes are neat. Oh, the tubes might be actually really fun. Okay, let me show you the tubes. Yes to the pink. I like the size of them. Oh, okay. Pale green fire polish. We could do that. So we could do tubes like so. Or I saw a couple people say pink or the pale green fire polish. Oh, I think what you're meaning here is the pale green. This is the gemstone. So we could go with the gemstone. So we could do kind of change direction totally. Or we could just do that tube. I'm seeing tube. So what do you guys want to do? Do you want to do some pink gemstone with here? We could do green gemstone, which would give us something really delicate. Or we could pull out the tubes. Simplify. So we could also pull out the tubes and have tubes all down at the bottom, which would be really different. We'd probably take off the crystal and just do 5 tubes, which kind of is a play on shape here. Tube. I think I want to do the tubes. Okay, I'm still on a couple tubes. I'm going to take off that crystal and we're going to do tubes because tubes are very unusual. And let's just see what it looks like. I think the color is right. And I think that this is turning out very unique with that chain. So I think having a really unique bead there is a good idea too. Okay, so I cut off the crystal. To anyone who wanted to leave the crystal on, I'm sorry. You definitely can leave the crystal on if you want. All right, so I have a head pin. We're gonna slide it on the tube just like so we can create our dangles. And that is just my clock. My husband ordered the Christmas pack of music for our chimes for the season. So I get to hear those lovely chimes every hour. Okay, we're just gonna keep doing this. Okay, we're just gonna make 5 of these. I think the tubes are gonna look nice. Okay, so we'll go back to our witch's blend, and the tubes have a little bit of AB on them, which is nice as well. So I'll need 3 more of them. I think the tubes are gonna be good. And I did put in the shopping bag some other really pretty chandelier findings. Art Beads does have more than what you see here. These were the ones that I ordered, but there are some other really gorgeous ones. There's a Christmas wreath that I don't know why I didn't order because it looks beautiful. So there's a beautiful Christmas wreath in that shopping bag as well. Yeah, I think the tubes are going to definitely be more dramatic. I agree. Well, and I don't usually work with tubes, and this is fun. It's fun when you are playing with a bead that you don't normally play with. Okay, last one. And the ball head pin I think is nice too because it adds even more metal to our design. And this one has a lot of nice silver happening with it. Another thought would be if you've got a really pretty turquoise bead, turquoise could have been really nice with this too. All right, we're just gonna attach all of these to our ends and then attach an earring hook and we'll see what we ended up with. Okay. Oh, I'm seeing hearts. Okay, I think you guys are liking how it's shaping up. I think I am too. Again, it's part of the design process is the experimenting and the, you know, trying it on basically and being like, does this actually look right? Does this look good? Does it not look good? And then trying to go from there. Oh, the tubes are nice though. Okay, I've got one more to attach. And then I'll switch my camera again so you guys can see it hanging how it should hang and not kind of folded over on my hand. Okay, so then I'm just gonna put a nice earring hook on it. And there is a right and wrong side. So here's the flat back of this. And then here's the front. And there is, oh, the tubes are good. I think the tubes are good. So there is our finished chandelier earring here with all of that chain. And that was a great idea to alternate the chains, doing the round, the more flat, the round, flat, round. And we've got all those tubes. The tubes look great. And those are from that Lunar Witch mix. But there is our pretty, very dangly, lots of movement to it, chandelier earring in the silver. All right, I'm gonna pop my camera up so we can say goodbye. Just a quick recap. We made this one here. We made this one here, and now all I see is a bee. I like it. So we made this one here, and then we made this one here to begin with as well. So those were our 3 earring projects for today. Really fun, and a lot of variation, of course, you can do on these, and more styles available too. Oh, thank you guys. Okay, I'm gonna flip the camera up so we could say goodbye for today. Okay, oh, thank you guys. Good, it turned out really well. I liked it. I think all of them are very different and very pretty. So thank you for the help. I like it when we design together. Okay, let me flip the camera up. All right, well, thank you guys for joining me. Let me show you. It's always good to see how they would look on. So you can see how this one would look. And that's fun from a distance too. Oh, happy Wednesday, Gina, to you as well. Midweek already. And then this one, look at all that silver. Okay, so there's that one with the silver. It really shows from a distance. The hat is super, super shiny. So that's really sparkly shiny. Kind of unexpectedly sparkly shiny. I like it. And then we've got our B as well. So then here's our B. So there's our B one as well with that. Chime earrings. It totally looks like chime earrings, Michelle. I agree. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know Michelle put up that quick reminder to make sure to check out if you have anything in your shopping cart. There's also dollar days happening right now, so lots of good items on sale. Have fun with chandelier earrings. Thank you, Gina. Yeah, the silver, I think the silver is the showstopper here. That is really, it's that chain. It's because the chain is carrying so much of that silver down throughout the earring. It's very shiny and sparkly. Yeah, you really see it from a distance. But I think it would also be a good pendant. I think if you wanted to, you could make this into a really pretty pendant as well, and that would be pretty. All right, thank you. Oh, thank you, Jackie. I hope you have a good rest of your week as well. Take care, everybody. I will see you on Saturday for our Saturday morning cartoons. Always so much fun. I love those. So I will be planning that today. So I'll be here at 8 a.m. Pacific time on Saturday morning, and we'll do something fun together. All right, take care, everyone. I will see you on Saturday. Bye.